Begits, yo, what's up, guys? What's going on? Hope y'all doing well. If you're a Liverpool fan, I don't think you're doing well. If you're a Tottenham fan, you might be doing a little bit better. Having said that, unnecessary from Liverpool just to take this game all the way to the end and just struggle. I mean, I've seen it's a trend lately. A lot of these teams, except Manchester City, just love to struggle towards the end or start playing the way they should have been playing the first half, which is what Tottenham pretty much did, and which is what you can say Liverpool ended up doing, ended up playing and ended up making those mistakes that Tottenham was making right from the beginning, because Tottenham pretty much gave away these goals, these 3 goals. Yes, all 3 of these goals. The first one with Curtis Jones, I mean, it was a good combination from Liverpool, but Porro had no eyes on Curtis Jones, and it was even marking, I think, alongside Romero. Luis Diaz had no idea where Curtis Jones was at, so he kind of got disoriented, and really good shot by Curtis Jones. But again, Porro should have done a better job. So that was the 1-0. And the combination, like I said, with Liverpool was really good with Gakpo and Salah and back and forth, and then to Trent Alexander. And obviously, we know this guy. He could place it wherever he wants. So really good goal and really good play, but poor defending by Porro and Tottenham. And then the second goal, Dryer not picking off Gakpo. That cross should not have happened. Really good acrobatics from Luis Diaz. I don't know how he managed to get it, but he managed to get a touch, and a really good goal. And then the third goal, I mean, by then spirits are low, and you feel like the way the game's being played out, I thought that was just the beginning. I said there's going to be a lot more, or wouldn't surprise me that's going to be a 6-0, just like it did with Newcastle. I get Romero's claim about, like he was going all ball. It was all ball, even though he did pull away his legs. But it was clear. It was clear and evident that was a foul. So yeah, 3 goals giving away by Tottenham. But I have to say that Liverpool played a really interesting game where they have, and I've been seeing lately, Trent Alexander-Arnold being pretty much a playmaker, acting as a pivot, tossing balls left and right, or orchestrating that midfield. And that's where I think they were shining. Tottenham didn't even have any intention of chasing any of these balls. And you could tell there was no drive, there was no energy from them. There were some occasions like the Son hitting the post, and then Kulusevski stealing the ball away from Robertson, or Robertson giving away to Kulusevski. And I think he could have done a better job passing it to Kane, because, I mean, who better than Kane to make sure that that's going to go in the back of the net? But whatever, he chose to kick it himself. Then, like I said, Son having the post, but that was it. And then the second half, things just turned around completely, like they always do. They started gaining control of that midfield and getting closer and closer to scoring. Son, relentless Son. Yeah, I got to give it to him. Just did not stop. It seemed like he wasn't even affected by what was going on, that they were losing 3-0. Even Kane was having not the best of games, and you could tell he seemed tired. Till, like I said, the second half they started playing a little bit better, and that goal was just minutes away. And it eventually came. Really good cut in by Petrovic, and I thought Van Dijk, and I'm sure Van Dijk himself thought that he was going to at least get a leg into it, and the center, and again, like I said, who better than Kane to make sure that that's going to go in the back of the net? I think one of the few players I can say that I wouldn't doubt when they have a chance like that, because there's a lot of players that have chances like that and they just choke. They just choke when that moment comes. Kane, Messi, Haaland, but I'd go Kane over Haaland. And the second one, I mean, Son. Son just working so hard, hustling. Sometimes he was making runs and he wouldn't even get the ball. I mean, this guy plays for Tottenham the way he's playing for his country. Just with a lot of passion, pure passion, and you could tell he wants to reward and give everything for the fan. You gotta love this guy. A really good pass from Romero, and control and just placing it like a natural striker. Was anyone surprised that the third goal was gonna come in? And it came in from the villain, right? The guy that nobody likes, even though he kind of brings that on to himself. Richarlison, the header, and that little bounce that obviously helped out. Before that, there was a moment, I think it was the 70th something minute, where there were like 3 chances. It was Son, Porro had a shot, and Romero. It was Romero from a pass from Kane that trickled onto the first post. So was it any surprise that they were going to score? No, not at all. Lucas Moura with the pass to Romero, and the pass to Jota, and Jota with a great strike. And it pains me to say that from Moura, because I mean, this guy, he was a beast in PSG. And then what he did in the semis, in the Champions League with Tottenham. What is he doing there? Let's be honest. I don't know what is he doing there. They're hoping he's gonna have a comeback, or he's gonna end up doing something magical like he did a couple years back. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for future videos, and I'll see you in the next game.